Hey, everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome back to another live edition of Mafia Roundtable with Dominic Sicali. I'm going to start off differently today. I'm going to answer some of these quick questions that I was reading. Hey, Dom, do you know why Tommy Karate killed Greg Ryder? No, I have no idea. I don't know anything about that. Um, Also, can a regular guy make a reservation at Rayo's? Yeah, you can make a reservation. It might take you 3 or 4 years to get in. I know Vinny would get 20 tables a month from the Genovese crime family and distribute them as he felt fit to whomever wanted them. So we always basically had a table there every week. If we wanted to go hang out, well, usually just go to the bars. The food's okay. It wasn't like the best Italian food. It was the ambiance that was more like it. So food was decent, home cooking. They had two sittings, set menu, and that was basically it. So it was okay. Everybody bragged about the meatballs. I like my cousin Nancy Ann's meatballs the best. She makes the best meatballs around. Her meatballs are so good, folks. She would get a pound of chopped meat, an extra pound, because as she's frying them, we would eat them before she throws it in the gravy. In the gravy, Gene. In the sauce. Sauce, gravy, tomato. It's all the same. But yeah, she has the best meatballs, hands down. Hey, Dom, going to a Christmas party at Enzo's next Thursday. If you're in the Bronx, I'll buy you EG. Do they have it in the Bronx? No, we're not licensed yet in New York. Working on the distributorship, but you can buy it online. So, folks, go to egvodka.com, order it today. If you order 10 bottles, 10 bottles, I'm sorry, a case, 6 bottles or more, I pay for your shipping. Put in the promo code FluffFluff, and shipping is on me. 100% gluten-free, organic. Great tasting vodka, good for a holiday gift. Look how good the bottle is. How nice the bottle is, but it was good too. Um, so let me see. Hey, Dom, question about the oat. Does every family use the same oat or they use different versions? No, it's basically the same. They might uh, say different wordings, but it's more or less the same. You have omerta. You're not supposed to be doing drugs, involved in stocks, the market. Can't go with a guy's wife, girlfriend. So it's basically all the same. Hey, Dom from the UK. Good. Got UK in the house. So, all right. Well, folks, salute Islands in the house. We got Island. Hey, Maddie and Dom. So good to see everybody on Bella. Good evening. Okay. Oh, we got to announce a winner. The winner for the 20,000 subscriber is Fred G. So, Fred G, if you're listening, please hit me up. My email, Dominic, DOMMINICKCICALE @gmail.com. And you will have your 3 bottles shipped out immediately. So hit me up. I need some information. You have to be 21. We need your license and everything, and I could fill it in the order form, and then the liquor company will check everything out and verify it, and your bottles will be shipped out immediately. So, Fred G, you are the winner of the 20,000 subscriber. Thank you for everything, all the love and support. It's greatly appreciated. So tonight, we're going to talk about Patty Falcetti, Uncle Patty. Patty is a capo in the Genovese crime family. And really, really nice guy. I like Patty. A few times I was in his company. And him and Vinny had a good relationship. He respected Vinny a lot. There was an incident with, I'm just going to keep first name. His name was Greg. And he was dating a young lady a while back. And then I'm sorry, folks, I got sidetracked. He was dating a young lady a while back. and they wound up breaking up. And then Patty started seeing her, going with her. They had a long time relationship. And one night, and I'm sure Patty had heard about this. And one night they were at the bar. Actually, earlier, Vinny had introduced Greg to Patty. So this is Greg, blah blah blah, and that was it. So no issues. I guess after a night drinking and everything, coming back, whatever the case may be, something happened in between. Greg's at the bar. Patty comes in with a whole group of guys and starts threatening Greg. And he's going off. I think they were at the Randall bar. And he starts telling Greg, my name comes out of your mouth again. I'll cut your throat from ear to ear. Mine or the girl's name as well. You say anything. And this was all a jealousy trip, insecure. And, Greg responded, listen, with all due respect, because Greg knew he was a made guy. He's not going to win. So he said, listen, with all due respect. And as they're going back and forth, I guess somebody had called Vinny through the whole thing. And Vinny showed up in he was in bed, came out, bathrobe, came into the place. Patty, come outside. Go outside. And then all the guys around Patty told him, oh, you guys get the F out of here. And they told Greg, listen, I apologize. I'll handle this. Went outside, and Vinny probably told Patty, what are you doing? You're making me look ridiculous here. I introduce you, you know the guys around me. Like, you don't do that. And whatever case may have been. And that was it. Greg never had a problem with after that. Nothing ever happened. But just shows, like, Vinny didn't play around, had a lot of respect in the neighborhood. And Patty's no slouch either. And then we had another time with the Vinny's club. Patty was trying to claim it was his club, Genovese, because it was a big earning club, with the Joker poker machine in there, all the guys going there. And they were going back and forth. And Vinny's very, very anal when he does something, when he's arguing something, very thorough. He went back, looked at everything, and Vinny had his uncle in that club. And uncle through marriage, but he was in the club, and the uncle had purchased the building, so Vinny used that to his advantage because nobody knew that. Back maybe 7-8 years prior, the uncle bought the buildings. They were renting out the club, and they wound up buying the building. So Vinny used that to his advantage as well. They went to a sit down, and Vinny was just adamant. Boom, boom, boom. And Patty was adamant about his things. So Vinny said, listen, if we have to, it's going to be kicked higher up, meaning to the bosses. Patty, you're not going to win this. You're not going to win this. Here's what I'll do. One-time offer. The Joker poker machine in there, I'll split it with you. I'll be a gentleman. I'll split it with you. You're my friend. Blah, 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 blah. Patty thought about it. He says, you got a deal. But, that was Vinny. He was fair in a lot of ways. He didn't have to do that. He would have won it. But just a fair guy. And people say they don't sleep on the Bronx. That's for sure. You have a lot of guys out there. And it's funny, as it would be, when I came home and I was transferred over to the Bonanno family, if I didn't want to, more than likely, I would have been closer to Patty Falcetti. Through, of course, I was with somebody else, but he would have, had me bouncing around with Patty because Patty was more around the younger guys. The older guy, he really didn't bother with anybody, but I could do what I want with him, go to his house whenever I want, knock right on his door, walk in. That's the relationship I had with him. And it was funny because Vinny said at that time, it was that Cookie Durso had wore a wire in his Rolex. He had a wired up Rolex. And Vinny said, see, Dom, if you didn't come with us, you would have caught a case. You would have definitely been there. Who knows what would have been said, and you would have been back in jail already. Look at that. See, we saved you. Yeah, you saved me. So, and that's about it with that story. I saw somebody wanted story about Ace. Um, I'll tell some stories about Ace. I had a lot of fun times with him. We had a lot of laughs. He'd break my balls all the time. Aye, Captain. Aye, Captain. Ace, cut the shit. I'm going to start calling you Gilligan. So, we go back and forth. I really loved Ace. He was really a good guy, stand-up guy, 1,000%. And anytime I asked him to do something, like I said, he was my Luca Bratz. I'm the one who named him that, Luca Brazzi. Great, great guy. Just it's sad. It's sad the way everything unfolded, the way things happened, and just life goes on. Everybody changes. So I'm glad what happened to me, turned my life around, and that was it. No looking back, really, none at all. I'm gonna answer some questions, then we'll wrap it up. Keeping it real short today. Just figured I'd come live, say hello. And that's it. So let's see what we have. My 2 felony charges. Okay, Joe, I know I saw this. What would you do if you went max in prison? He says, hey, Dom, you might not be able to answer this question, but when I go to prison, if someone asks me to do something, is there a way just to say no and be left alone? Listen, Joe, just stand your ground. You'll know who's who. People are going to come up to you, look to give you things. I don't know, if you're white, black, just when your own comes up to you, you'll know who they are. So if a Hispanic guy comes up to you and, hey, take this. No, I'm cool. I'm all right. Just looking for my people. And keep it like that. Nobody will come up to you, I don't think, wherever you're going, as long as you just stand your ground. Stand your ground. Somebody tries to press you. Hey, I like those sneakers. Yeah, I like them too. And if he says something stupid, swing. Swing right away, hit him. That's what you have to do. Show them that you're not playing. You don't take shit. Don't show weakness. Especially if you're not known in the system. People don't know you. You have no group around you. You're just a loner, basically. Somebody without people looking out, then just swing. Swing him as hard as you can. Keep on punching until the cops come pull you off of them. And that's it. Go to the box. When you come out, if somebody steps you again, swing again. Go back in. Just do what you have to do. Do not back up, and eventually you'll be okay. But if you give in, they're going to take advantage of you. And nobody should be coming up to you asking you to do something right off the rip. That's for sure. But they come up to you and say, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm all right. I got this. And leave it at that. So, you'll know who means it, who's not looking to take advantage of you, and just do your thing. That's it. It's the best advice I could give you. Do your time. Stay away from all the nonsense. Lee Montoya, right here sitting in front seat. Give him hell, Big Dom. Always, Lee. Always keeping it real. That's it. What's your favorite time of the day to work out? Tessa. Mornings. I'm in the gym in the mornings. That's my favorite time. When I'm cutting up, I'll do mornings and then evening cardio. This way, after my last meal, I'll do a cardio, get my metabolism going again, and that's it. Helps burn the food inside my body. Helps knock the calories. We have Ireland in the house. Timothy, good to see you. Maddie's not here tonight. Maddie's on a shopping spree. So she shops so much at Temu, they have no more inventory. The folks, sorry for your Christmas gifts. You have to go to Amazon because Temu's out of stock of everything. Maddie took them. Maddie bought everything. I mean, my driveway, you can't even drive down and have all Temu boxes. I don't know what she's doing. She went haywire. Actually, I had to file for bankruptcy. She's credit cards are about $300,000 in debt. All Temu. Maddie went Temu shopping crazy. She says, "Oh, it's discount." Yeah, discount. Okay. Okay, we're not even going there. Hey, Golf, hello. We have Bigfoot Turkey. Hey, Dom, big fan. In the West Coast prison, it's very segregated. Are Italians treated differently than other white ethnic groups? You know what? That's a really good question due to mafia affiliation. Um, I don't know. I was never in the state prison in California, if that's what you're talking about. That's what I think you're talking about. Um, you know, in federal prison, it's different. Yes, they once you're Italian, that's it. I'm sure, but I did time now back in the 80s, late 80s in the state of Florida. Extremely racist. The blacks and the whites at the time, it's just very, very racist there. And when I went in, they knew I was Italian. You get some new guys coming in saying cracker for the white guys. And, you know, sometimes they'd say to me, and I'm like, watch your mouth. I would go at them back because I'm Italian. And even, the blacks, when they got to know me over there, they're like, yo, bro, he's Italian. He's not one of them. But it was very bad. But they have different respect for Italian because of and I was young too. I was in my early 20s. So, but they do have a difference with Italians. Hey, Dom, did Vinny B ever get beat up or did he do most of the beatings? When you say beat up, he never got beat up as far as somebody pulverizing him. He did get knocked out in a bar one time drinking, and it happened to be a gay guy. Didn't know him. I think they had words or something. The guy hit him, knocked him out cold. And you know what? Vinny found out who he was. Vinny didn't do anything. He was okay with that. Reason being, and it shows that's a sign of a real man, secure with himself. He said, Dom, if the guy knew me, I would have definitely taken him out. And Vinny, there's no doubt about that. Guy didn't know me. He got the best of me. What could I do? And he was gay. He made a joke about it. He was gay, but he's still a man. Doesn't matter. And then another time in L Jams, he went in there. L Jam is a lumber yard in the Bronx. He went in there. There was some type of beef with a guy, Al, who was an electrician, about monies that were owed. And Vinny was arguing with one of the owners, and the son came in with a nephew because there was a lot of young kids there and wound up hitting Vinny, almost knocked him out. Vinny went down. He didn't know who Vinny was. And again, if he would have known who Vinny felt, even if Vinny felt he knew who he was, nobody's saving that kid. Vinny would have definitely taken him out. But, Vinny was a sport that way. But no, we were in a few altercations. He goes. He's not a punk, not scared. He'll go. Stood right beside me, side by side. He saw me drop people, knock people out, one punch. Saw me hit a kid so hard, the kid actually bounced off the floor, hit the floor so hard he came back up. He was like, "Oh my God!" Even all the young kids were there in the neighborhood. So, but Vinny would definitely go. He's not a slouch, and nobody ever beat him down. So, Christopher, good afternoon to you. Let's see. Hey, Lewis, how are you, pal? So, let's see. How's it going, Dom? We just tuned in from the hospital. Hope all is good with you and Maddie. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm sorry, Lewis. I'm not going to be making it out to the UK. So I should have been there by now. The party is tomorrow over there. But people, you'll be surprised. I have a commitment for tomorrow, which is Saturday and Sunday. So stay tuned for that. Neil, Dom, Sicali is Cosa Nostra. Neil, thank you. Thank you. Used to be, no longer. I could tell you all the values of Cosa Nostra, all the do's and don'ts. And I just keep it real either way. Either way. So good, bad, wrong, or indifferent. So I keep it all. Let's see who we have. Bigfoot Turkey. Hey, Dom. Did Vinny ever mention The Sopranos? What was his take on it? Not really. We never even had time to really watch TV back then. Never watched it. Never spoke about it. It's just looked at it once in a while. So we never even got into it. Hey, Bobby, what's up? Oh, let's see. What else do we have? El Greco. El Greco in the house. Dom, you're a classic. Want to play you in a movie. Oh, about your life. Thanks, El Greco. Appreciate it. Hey, Dom, what was Vinny's favorite drink? We drink vodka. Vodka was our favorite. Wintertime, it'd be Remy. We drink Remy. So that would be, but vodka was the favorite. Matthew Wells. I read this book called King of the Godfathers, and they mentioned you in the last chapter. Basciano called you a good dog. Not sure if it was supposed to be a compliment. No, that was a compliment. Vinny always said, he was even speaking to Joe on tape. Joe, whatever money you have coming out there, let Dominic collect it. You'll get every dime. Dominic's here. Nobody will back him up. Don't worry about it. So that was a compliment. So good dog means loyal. And, so loyal I was. But loyalty works both ways, folks. That's for sure. Are you more of a cat person, a dog person, or both? I'm actually both. Just became really close with the cat since Fluff got sick. I mean, I was taking care of her. I'm like hospice. Come to me like I'm just on top of the animals. But now with the kittens, oh my Lord, they're too much. They are definitely too much. Who's sleeping on my arm? Who's sleeping on top of my head? It's funny. Then they all have different personalities. So nice shirt, Big Dom. No workout today. Actually, today was my day off, and I did go to the gym. All I did was just a walking, and I did a lot of calf work. So, but easy day today. Tomorrow I have chest. I'm going to probably go medium heavy tomorrow. I'm going to wrap my elbow up, definitely. Let's see. Dom, any Frank Copa stories? I never met Frank Copa. The only stories I have is from the paperwork, and we'll go into that too. Maybe on Monday, we'll pull up some more paperwork, or we'll break down more of the tape on Monday. That's what we'll do, break down more of the tape on Monday. Would play a great Dom Cicali in the movie, so thank you. I appreciate that. Dom, any Long Island stories? Oh, not really. Only back in the day, but nothing too exciting. I went down to Manhattan a lot. That was my stomping grounds. Manhattan, Harlem. Those are my stomping grounds. You seem down today. Are you good, Dom? Yeah. No, I'm great today. I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm whooped. I'm actually whooped today. Been doing a lot. Worked on a massive deal, which that was very stressful for the last few days. And the lawyer just called me, and it looks like it's going to be funded and closed by Monday. So it was a lot of work to get done. That was a lot of stress, but so that was good. It was good. But thank you for that. Thank you for that concern. No, I'm fine. Hey, Dom, any good stock tips? Well, Jack, I think Timu, and this is all my opinion, folk. I'm not a stockbroker. I'm not a financial advisor. I like Timu, which is the symbol is P, Paul, David. It has taken a run up I made a ton of money with it. I feel there is going to be a pullback on it. Pullback meaning it might drop 10, 15 points, which is dollars. When it does, I would definitely load up again on it. If you do buy it over the long, I think next quarter too, they're going to have a stellar quarter because you have the holiday season, all people who bought. So I think they're going to be crushing it. So I look to buy, I load up on Temu 2 times. I loaded up before the earnings. Before the earnings came out, I picked up a bunch of options, which here, if you invest 20, 30, 40, 50, 100,000 in your options, that's what you have to anticipate. This is what I'm going to lose. And the upside is you can make a lot more money than that. And it spiked. It's spiked. I mean, really, I can't complain with that. And then for some reason, you hear a lot of negative stuff about Tesla right now in the media going back and forth, but that's a different animal. I think there's a lot more upside to Tesla, so I would for the long haul. And then definitely I like Facebook, which is Meta, META. I think that's a great pick right now. Bank of America just upped their projection for their stock should be about, I think, $408 a share. And I think it's trading at 330, 336. I'll tell you right now. It closed at 334.92. So I think you have a lot of upside with Meta, which is Facebook. So Boeing went on a run. It's on a massive run this last week or 2 weeks. I would stay away from that. If anything, I would consider putting a put on it. Puts meaning you're betting the stock goes down because there's going to be a pullback soon. Has to be. I could be wrong. You know, it's just my opinion again. But I think a put would be a great option on Boeing because they did have a massive run. People are going to take their profits out. Just always happens. It'll pull back definitely 15, 20 points overall. But, you know, we had a lot of good news with the economy. Rates are going to be going down next year. They said 75 basis points total within the year. Could be more, too. So you never know. It just depends on how our numbers come in. But that's about it with the stocks. So were you downtown on 9/11? Yes, I was. I actually dropped my daughter's mother off. She worked at the Mercantile Exchange. And as we were leaving, I think I was even with Greg. We were leaving. We dropped her off. We had the Hunts Point Meat Market job. And lo and behold, before I even got on the West Side Highway, she called me. A plane hit the World Trade Center. So, hey, CJ, what's going on? Do you know how Vinny got into Santeria? Do you think he really believes it works? Absolutely. Vinny always went to psychics. He had me go to one as well. I'll tell you how much he believes in it. We both had Hayabusas. Actually, I had 2 of them. The other one he was using. And they were blue and gray. The psychic told him, or was my, I don't know. I think I had the blue and gray, and then he just bought all gray. But the psychic told him, do not, you're driving a motorcycle, don't drive blue. Don't drive blue. I see you crashing with something blue. And then she did say, she said, there's a big guy, before Vinny got locked up, there's a big guy, his name is Jay. Jay, it starts with a J. He's going to rat. He's going to rat. Be careful. Be leery. There was another guy around me. Vinny's like, Dom, this might be so-and-so. I'm like, no, never. Never happened. Well, here's what the psychic said. Lo and behold, psychic was right. Joe Messino. Joe Messino. So, yes, he always believed in that. I bet you made tons of money on it as much as Maddie shops on it. Oh, definitely. And you know what? The funny part with Temu, Maddie told me, she says, Dom, because I'm looking at when the earnings come up, she says, Dom, they're out of a lot of items, which never happened before. So I knew they were going to crush it, and sure as hell they crushed it. I think that day was up 20. I think the high was like $24 that day. It jumped up. So when I purchased it, so altogether when it jumped for me, I was up maybe about $35. So that's a lot. That's a lot. Picture having, if I had 10,000 shares, $35. That's $350,000. So is it 350? Yeah, there would be 35,000. Yeah, $350,000. So it's a lot. It's a lot. Big Turkey, thanks for responding. Always Bigfoot, always respond. So, also, folks, I didn't see him. Where was the name here? Did I lose it again? I can't believe it. Oh, Fred G, you are the winner. So, Fred G, send me your info. DM me on Instagram or email me at Dominic Sicali. That's a double M in Dominic at gmail.com. I need your information for your 3 bottles of EG vodka. You're the winner of the 20,000 subscriber. So, people, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. We'll have more things coming out. So, hey, we got Maddie on. Hey, team. Hey, good to see you watching. So, no, I can't tell that mushroom story. Stop. I can't talk about the mushroom. See? She's spying on me. She'll kill me. So, hey, let's see. Where you go? Hey, Big Dom. What's the name of that vodka? LOL. EG vodka. Get it today. Cornbread, did you get that rebate? Did you get the discount on your credit card? Because I have the bill. So, let me know. Cornbread, Dom, been down and out this week. Good news is my case of EG vodka arrived. I will be throwing a Christmas party tomorrow, so I'll keep you updated. Thank you, Cornbread. Appreciate it. And please let me know if you did get that. Oh, you did get the credit. Good. I'm glad you did. Thank you. Thank you. Always keep my word. That's for sure. What do you mean, hey, Maddie? You're supposed to be saying hi, Dom. Never mind, hey, Maddie. So, no, stop. No mushroom story. I can't tell it. Maddie's watching. So, such an awesome podcast. Great job. Could you believe this? I can't even get away from her. She's not here. She's haunting me. Unbelievable. That's true love. So, what's this? Stickin' Kitten 9, whatever. And don't go around acting like you're Italian. You can't even pronounce your own last name properly. Okay. So we're not going to go there. God bless. Wish you the best of the holiday season from Boston. Ronald, wish you the best as well. You and your family have a happy holiday season. We'll be on. We may even do a Christmas show. I'm dressing up as Santa Claus this year. So you and Maddie seem so nice. Yes, we are wonderful. See that, Maddie? You have a lot of love out there. Where did you meet your wife? Listen, guys. My wife, I was in Florida looking at acquiring a insurance company. And I asked the guy, how could we enhance the business? He said, I'd advertise them with Telemundo, which is a Hispanic TV station owned by NBC. So he introduced me to Maddie. I met her, sat down, we spoke a little bit, and then that was it. And basically, that was it. So been together ever since, actually. Took a while, maybe a few weeks before we even went out. I explained to her my situation. She was okay with it, and that was it. So I love hearing Maddie laughing from the woods of North Wisconsin. Well, we have North Wisconsin in the house. Glad to see you here. Big G. Hey, Dom. What's a pickup line you used to use and remember? A pickup line. Let me say. Really nothing. Would you like a drink? Keep it simple. If you're out, would you like a drink? How are you today? Just nothing really catchy. If there was a moment, something happened, you hit them with some quick jokes, and that was it. Hey, can I buy you a drink? How you doing? Nice to meet you, and that would be it. So 9 times out of 10, we just being a gentleman, basically. So Dominic, I can't thank you enough. The truth. Okay. You're welcome for whatever. Hershey, PA is listening to you. 10 guys listening at work. Hershey, PA in the house. I remember going up there as a kid. They had Hershey Park. And in that park, there were like big, they said it was a pool, or we used to call it Frisbee Park. And I'm going back, my mother would bring me there in the 70s. And there was like big concrete canals that looked. They were dry. They said that used to be a pool over there. That was even before my time. But we used to go up there, Hershey, Pennsylvania. We used to call Frisbee Park. So I don't know if it's still there. I'm sure it changed. They might have rides there now. Who knows what's there? True. Dominic, whatever happened to Caluso and Foresta? Are they still around? Ernie Caluso died at a drug overdose. My father gave him a hot shot of heroin. And when he was in the car, my father said he waited until Ernie was dead before he called the cops or called paramedics. And that was it. Vinny, I don't know. And the reason why I'm saying that, my father's passed away. He died. So, my knowledge too. Thank you for your contribution. What's up, Dom? How come 99% of the street guys deny watching Mafia genre, but on the real, they watch all the videos on YouTube? That's just the way it is. They don't want to admit it. There's a lot of guys that watch it. Trust me. I know. I get the phone calls from the Bronx. Sometimes I'll get calls from, I have some real close friends. Dom, I had 5 or 6 guys call me. What the hell are you doing? Especially when I came out with the Carmine Della Cava story. They got urinated on by Joey and Michael Melnish. They peed on them, and the Genovese crime family went and straightened them out. They were aware of that too. So what can you do? So now they have to sit down. If you ever sit down, guys, you're sitting down with Carmine. No, he got peed on and he's your equal. That just shows how the life changed. That's a disgrace. That is a disgrace. So El Greco, give me a shout out, Dom. Love the show. Just did, El Greco. We got El Greco in the house. We got Bigfoot Turkey. What's the most important racket in the Mafia today? I would have to say legal businesses, the construction industry in Manhattan. That would probably be the best one. Then again, you still have sports betting. I don't know how it is today. You have the sex that's always going to go, and drugs. So those, I think, are the top 4. Construction's not illegal, but they make it illegal. German, good to see you here. E.G. Vodka, 100% organic. This is from German. I'm going to make him be a not make him, keep him as a spokesperson. E.G. Vodka, 100% organic, gluten-free, amazing taste, and free shipment, limited time only. Awesome show, Dom. Much love, German. Thank you, German, as always. Thank you always for the contribution. It's greatly appreciated. Dom, what's with this we push back? Will it be Joey Molino's downfall? What's your opinion? You know what? Joey Molino's downfall is going to be the feds, the government. That's going to be his downfall. And I think it was a big mistake him coming on, but he's a grown man. He can do whatever he wants to do. And that's it. But, just that's it. That's my opinion with that. Ralph, how someone gets peed on and not do nothing. Wow, what a punk. Absolutely. And I like Carmine. I didn't dislike him. But to be a made member, if I was still in the life, he couldn't sit down with me. Could not sit down with me. I would tell them, this is your mistake. You straightened out a guy who got urinated on, didn't do anything. He's not sitting down with me. You sit down with him. And that's what I would do. Ralph, thank you for the contribution. Appreciate it. Vinny watches you from prison. I don't think so. He doesn't have, they don't give them internet. They give them communication. They could email, but everything's monitored, incoming and outgoing emails. So unless they have a YouTube TV, which I don't think they do, I don't think he is watching. Joey Molino will be Joey Molino's downfall. Absolutely. And it's not by anybody in this genre. It's the feds. The feds, you think the feds like what he's doing? Let me tell you something, folks. I was one of the first people out. Back, I think I got released in 2013. 2014, I went on Cosa Nostra News. First one, before anybody. And there were stories on Cosa Nostra, but I did a live where I was answering questions. And Ed could see who was watching, who came in, who looked at the channel. A lot of government people were looking. They did not like it. They did not like it. And they stated that to me. And then my pet took a different course. But trust me, it's his problem. That's going to be his headache, not mine. I could give two shits. So, El Greco, you and Joey are both funny guys. Thank you. What are you trying to say? I'm a clown? I'm here to amuse you? What? Everybody knows what movie that's from. My knowledge, thank you for the contribution. I have 100 cafes, social clubs, Brooklyn, Bronx, etc. What percentage works with the police and hands over video footage of violence if it happens in their club? What percentage? If they're in like the Bronx Frog's Neck, they're not going to hand over shit to the police. And even the altercation we had in Tuskers, Vinny had the tape taken out, and they had the tape of us pulverizing the guy in there, and that was it. So what percentage? I'd say maybe about 10%. It just depends what neighborhoods they're in. Dom, are you Ernie and Ace brothers? No, I'm not. And no. Dom, you keep not seeing Benny Masso asking you some stuff. Well, I'm going down. If I see it, I see it. Or unless he's asking me stuff that's ridiculous, then you're correct. I'm just avoiding it. Ralph, thank you for the contribution. So let me see. Let me see what this Benny has to say. Oh, I'm sorry, Benny. I really didn't see it. Hey, Dom, just curious. Did you ever spend time in Seaside Heights or Jersey? Sure, in the summer when you were a teenager. Yes, I did. I was actually out there as a teenager, as a kid. My grandparents would have a house out there every summer for, I think, a month or two. So we were always out on the Jersey Shore. As a teen, yes, I was out there. Never got in trouble, if that's what you're asking. And that was the only one I think I missed the Bennies. So let's go back down. Have you seen any G-Man? Oh, okay. Come on. That's ridiculous. Under the beds. Denise B. from Hershey Medical Center listening. Denise B., thank you. Thank you. Oh, we got a lot of people from Hershey, Pennsylvania. I like that. Thank you. Hey, Dom, how do you donate? I don't know. You have to hit the, I think the money sign. I don't even know. Guys, tell me how to donate. I have no clue. Think you just hit the $sign, support the channel. I don't know. But thank you anyway. CJ, lots of inmates are on TikTok posting from inside. CJ, but is that the federal prison or state prison? And if they're posting from inside, then they have to have contraband phones or devices, iPads. So I think that's more state prison. So let's see. Did Bruno ever bring up Donnie Brasco? Nah, we never really spoke about it. So we knew it was a lot of falsehoods in the movie, but it was a good movie. You should make an appearance at the Hershey, PA theme park when the weather cools down. Definitely, when the weather cools down. Oh my God! See, I am tired. When the weather heats up, we got Benny again. Thanks, Gambino. What's with that? I have no idea what you're talking about, Benny. Allenwood and FCI Minersville are the closest feds have to Hershey. Yeah, Allenwood, you have Allenwood, Pennsylvania. Minersville, what about Cumberland, Maryland? That's not far. That shouldn't be far from there. You have Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. You have the Penn up there, the Low up there. So you have a few institutions around that area. The truth, if Dom films himself on a roller coaster at a park, it may cause all the Hershey, PA fans to rush the park. You know what? I might go there. I just might go there. We might be doing something. Just need to start setting things up. And that's it. So we'll have some fun. Lewisburg, yep. See, told you. Dom, will Gene get a visit soon? Listen, Gene will be Gene. He doesn't want to listen. He's going to do things his way, and just respect him. As far as a visit, I don't see anybody doing anything. It's just nonsense. It's talk. I think Joey's bigger than that. I could be wrong. I would never underestimate anybody, but it's ridiculous. So, hey Dom, you think Bruno would have made a good boss? Absolutely not. Bruno was too much of a fun guy. He wasn't. No. He's just worried about being well liked. Bruno, and that was his issue. That's what Vinny had with him. Instead of like, if somebody said something about Vinny or myself, or say Vinny and Bruno in front of me, they couldn't say anything bad. If somebody said about Bruno in front of Bruno, Bruno would laugh and let it go. So like, because he wanted to be liked. But he would go. He's not a punk. He's not a slouch. But he just, everybody's different. Go get your jacuzzi, Big Dom. Go relax. Oh, I definitely need it. I am going to relax after this. So, Dom, if you're broke, here we go. If you were broke when you came out of prison, how did you rebuild a fortune? What was your first business acquisition? My first thing was what helped me propel was my Jewish friend who I go back with many, many years. I've always helped him. He helped me. He's always there for me. Never took advantage of him when I was in the street life. Always did the right thing. And at that time, I was pursuing my books, movies. I did the interview with Ed. So I was looking to do something different. I didn't want any part of construction. Calls me up, Dom, I have a construction job for you. I'm not interested. Dom, you could have the whole job. I'm not interested. Dom, it's a $200 million job. I'll be there tomorrow. And that was it. So gave me the job, and it helped me get back on my feet, and that was it. Then I invested in properties, and one thing led to another, and just started doing things, doing different businesses. I did entertainment. Did shows with Chance the Rapper, Ludacris, Migos, country shows, Veterans Day event. Then we got into the water projects. Started doing water projects, traveling all over the world, sitting down with people. Then from there, rehabs, building out construction things, medical supplies, just from A to Z. And now we're doing a lot more other things. Maddie, again, I need some belly rubs and EG. Oh, you need some belly rubs and EG later? Okay. I'll give you some belly rubs and EG later. Cornbread. Dom, where are we? What, we just jumped. Hold on. Let me go. Cornbread. Did any of Vinny's sons ever feel like they can get away with some things because of the father's name? Have you ever witnessed any nepotism in the life? It's there. It's there. They tried. They tried with the father, but they were all good boys. They were. Stephen was a little wild, but he had a good heart. He had really a big heart. I've heard they all tamed down. They calmed down. They're doing well. I wish them the best, and I'm glad they all stayed away from the life, especially Vincent Jr. I'm glad he never became part of the crime family. Doesn't need it. I'm sure he learned from his father's mistakes, and I wish him the best. And I heard he's a great father with his kids. So my knowledge, thank you for the contribution. Mob guys are scared of their own shadows. A lot of them are. A lot of them are. You're not lying with that. Benny, thank you for your contribution. Dom, I am never disrespected. I am never disrespectful, but I ask or mention shit when I'm interested. You mentioned John Zepp. Please, no last names. Do you know John? Okay. Benny, did he have a brother? Well, I don't know if he's still alive. I know he had a younger brother, which I don't know the younger brother's name, but the older brother's name was Paul. Is that the same person we're talking about? If it is, yes, I did know him. The truth. Dom, I'm fascinated by Collazo. At what point did he become a heroin user? Good question. You know what? I think him and my father were using heroin when I killed Ernie. George Keogh. Because at that time, I would see my father different. I know my father did coke, partied, so did Ernie. But I would see him sometimes like really like nodding, and it just didn't dawn on me. I just thought he was tired, maybe, out of it. But, back then, so that was the late 80s, they were messing around. CJ, if Vinny is lucky enough to get out for some reason, do you think he would stay away from the life? Absolutely not. Absolutely. Vinny's Mafia through and through. His blood, no. But Vinny's sharp. He'll stay away from the illegal stuff. He'll get back on his feet, see what's going on legally, how to make money. He'll use his influence, the power that way. But he'll definitely stay away from the illegal stuff. That's my opinion on that. You should do a paid meetup for subscribers, a nice meet and greet, figure out where. Hold on, let me see. I just hit something. Figure out where the majority are from. Florida, New Jersey, New York, PA. It would be fun. If you want help setting it up, let me know. Listen, my son, thank you. Appreciate it. Yes, you know what? We will. We'll do something. We'll definitely do something. Definitely need help to do that. Hey, Dom, if I'm from Reno, Nevada, from Reno, Nevada. Well, we got Reno, Nevada in the house. Much love and respect to you. I have a feeling we're going to see George Keogh hit on the big screen one day. Listen, that would be great. Not only the George Keogh hit, there's so much more. Oh my God. You have no idea. It's coming soon, though. We just have to wait till a few people pass away. And you're going to hear stories. Everybody's hair is going to stand up. What else do we have? Hey, Dom, how's it going, brother? Tony, real good. Can't complain. Just tired today. Well, people, El Greco, Dallas Cowboys. Whoa, man, where'd that go? Dallas Cowboys 10-1, win the Super Bowl. Listen, I hope so too. But El Greco, they always choke playoff time. So let's hope. Let's hope they could get that monkey off their back. People, thank you. Have a wonderful time tonight. Wish everybody the best. Go to Always Lit Cigars. Get your hand-rolled cigars. We have Bad Santa. We have 3 Capos. Go to egvodka.com. Order your vodka today. Order 6 bottles or more. Put the promo code FluffFluff. Shipping is on me. Go to themanshot.com. If you have an erectile dysfunction, fill out the questionnaire. Doctor will get back to you. You get a package in the mail. Nobody knows. It takes the embarrassment out of it. You'll feel like you're 18 years old again. People, much love and respect. Have a great weekend. Drink responsibly. And have a good night. Peace out.